Hi, and welcome back to Hi, and welcome back to Camp Sue. Cut number 4 for Coffee Beams of Love and Light. Let's see if we can get through it this time. The first video, deleted it. Second video was good, but the neighbor was doing their leaf blower and it's just an obnoxious noise. Now it's a little bit quiet for a Sunday. The neighbors across the street are gone and they're the noisemakers. So we won't be hearing the zzz, zzz, like I live across the street from a auto mechanic shop or something. So today is a peaceful day. One of the things I wanted to talk about, and I wonder if it's even going to come up, is the ego. The ego and what is it? So let's see if it does. But you know what, before I even start, I think I want to talk about the ego. Sometimes you might run across somebody that says, oh, I don't have an ego. I've addressed my ego issues. Oh, really? That's a big red flag, in my opinion. Because if someone's telling you they don't have an ego, then why are they telling you they don't have an ego if they have an ego? You know what I mean? So it's always kind of like, okay, yeah, right, so don't argue with them. Just know that they're full of it and they just don't quite understand what the ego is and how important it is. Because you know, if you didn't have an ego, you'd be dead. You'd forget to breathe. You'd walk into traffic like, oh, la-di-da, you know? Be like you were constantly stoned or something. So you need your ego. The whole point is to keep your ego in check. Keep it balanced. Watch your emotions. Watch how you perceive other people that triggers emotions that you may have within you. So the ego is just all a big balancing game within oneself to find your true peace. And let Norbert in. It's hot out here today. As long as he can keep an eye on me. So the ego, it's a necessary part of being a human. And as much as you'd like to feel that you're greater or better than someone else because you've dropped your ego, give that some thought, you know? Because I know I got an ego. I got a huge ego, and I really work on keeping that in check. I know the pitfalls that an ego can bring. So it's just constant work, and we can all do that. But you don't want to ever get rid of your ego, because then you'd leave. And I don't want anyone to leave. Okay, so let's see. That was my message of the day. It's the ego. I may even just do a quick video on that on a walk. I feel one brewing. All right, so what's our message? We'll see how many cards. I always say I'm going to pull 3 and I pull 20, so let's just take this first one. So we're seeking truth, okay? And often, interesting, because when you seek truth, you start to understand your flaws, the things about yourself that you don't like, that bring shame. Shame is tied to like the ego because it's like feeling like you're judged by others. And as you start to seek that truth, as you start to really understand that about yourself, it makes it a lot easier to communicate with others and kind of cut out that anger. Because there's a lot of anger going on, and it's, I think, justified. But it's how you approach that anger, how we respond. That's like the most important. So we're all seeking truth. And sometimes we don't like the answers that come when we're seeking, because there's the equal and opposite, you know, where they're going to push back. But still seek that truth. Still hold on to yourself. All right, so this here is the chickadee bird. in winter, in a frozen tundra. So sometimes you can't change someone's mind. This is also messages from spirit, okay, whenever you see the bird. Whenever I see this card, I always tell folks to look for bird feathers, because bird feathers are messages from people that have passed that you love. Could be from masters, beings of love and light, anybody or any being can send you a message, so pay attention to that. And the chickadee has messages for you about seeking the truth. All right, let's see. We're going to take, I got 3 cards, so we'll pull these 3 cards, and I was going to take this one first. We got this one yesterday. So it's the family card, and there's like ancestors that have passed. So connect with them. It's also uncovering the truth of families. The family dysfunction. Uncovering that. And understanding that it stops with you. Individually, like it's stopping with me. Because I choose not to engage in it. Because if you don't engage in stuff, there's no gain. Right? So if you keep walking into that viper pit, you're going to get bitten. Oh, interesting. So these are the 2 other cards. So this was like the first divine communication card. I don't know if you can see the hands. And it's reaching up. Geez, so it's asking for guidance, from ancestors. Because they have something for you. They have a solution. Use your imagination. That sparkles the imagination card. Who gives hope? This is the mother energy card. So tap into the energy of your mom if she's passed, or your grandmother, a woman energy. Because they will communicate with you with feathers. Right? So pay attention to feathers. If I do take Norbert out for a walk today, which I doubt it's going to be so hot, and it's so hot now, we'll see if we find any in the yard. So we're just going to lay low today. Go in the pool for the first time. All right. This change is coming. Because when you start to seek truth, when you start to ask for those answers, they do come, and they come in magical, mysterious ways. Just keep grounded in that love light within your heart. Keep focused on that. Oh, geez, interesting. See these 2 cards? I just pulled them out randomly. In the video that I just did, that I'm not going to do post because the loud noises from leaf blowers. So these 2 cards are more about procrastinating for your own self-growth, so self-development, trusting in yourself, trusting in your abilities. It's like putting off the inevitable, like you've came here for a purpose. We all have. And I feel it's to find that oneness, the universal unity, how we're all connected. But now you're just like dragging your feet. You're finding excuses. And we know what excuses are like, right? So do you really want to be one of those? All right, let's see what else we got here. I'm going to just pull another card. All right, ego. So here we go. Ego is the message for today. Because this is a card that came out in the last time too. I shuffled the cards up, and I randomly just picked them off the deck. So watch your ego and be mindful of how you respond Is it like, are you feeling like you're getting personally attacked when that's not the case? It's like feeling like you're judged, like not feeling good enough. It's stemming from not feeling good enough from when you were a kid. I just know you are. It's like the hardest thing when you have a family that you're born into and you love them. But then they don't listen to you. They don't hear you. They make fun of you. They make you the scapegoat. And the scapegoat can move around to different people. Nobody wants to hold that hot potato because there might be one person in the family that's the toxic nucleus that everyone caters to. And they're afraid to say no to that person because that person's so loud and manipulative, the emotions. I really understand that. So the best advice I have for everybody, if you have a family dynamic like that, is to be that change. Be the change. Don't respond. Hold true to yourself. Seeking that truth. Right? Because you're seeking the truth. And it's like a deep-rooted fear from generations. Because it's behaviors of families, toxic families, it's hereditary. It's passed down from one generation to another. So how you're feeling, somebody in your past ancestry line felt the same exact way, and they felt trapped. So now you could take it upon yourself to change. Now you can't change your family, but you can change you. You can change how you respond, how you react. Let's just pull one final card to end this, because the ego is such a misunderstood aspect of people. The ego makes us do a lot. It makes you get up and breathe in the morning. Makes you get up and shower. All right, final card, higher self. Trust in your higher self. You can achieve it. You can achieve the goals. You can overcome the procrastination, the fear of being judged. Stay grounded in the love, because your family does love you. They just don't know how to deal with you. They just don't know how to, they just don't know what to do. So let them figure it out. Don't give them any fodder. Don't give them anything to hurt you. Stay close to your heart. Stay grounded in that. You can love people that have hurt you, but it does not mean you have to go and step right back into it and be what they expect you to be. Be what you expect yourself to be. Show up for life the way that's important to you, that brings you joy and peace. And the ego part of you is going to want to share everything with people that you love. Just don't do it. You're wasting your time. Okay? You can create videos like this, and if my family, any of them are watching, I love you all so very much. And I thank you all for helping me to get to where I am right now. Because if it were not for all of you in my family, I wouldn't have been I wouldn't have gone seeking the truth about myself and being able to communicate with that divineness, to understand my own ego. And I do stay grounded in love, and I love every single person in my family. And hey, that's a beautiful thing. So with that, I'm going to close and say namaste, my friends. Thank you to all my new subscribers, my existing subscribers, the people that comment, like, and share. You keep me going. You make me want to do this. Well, nobody can make you do anything, but your actions are creating actions on my part, and we're just going to raise the vibration of the planet and make it better. Namaste, my friends. Thank you. See you later.